Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Meera, and I have with me here Alex Liu, the president of IEM Toastmasters and the organizing chair of the semi-annual conference to be held in the Klang Valley on the 1st and 2nd of November 2014. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening.
Glad to have you here.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Could you please tell us why? What prompted you to join Toastmasters?
Well, for a long time I wanted to be a trainer. I like to have a second career, so to speak. So the best way of doing that, I believe, is to join Toastmasters because you have many opportunities to practice, and definitely it is much more cost effective than to attend a seminar, which could cost 3,000 to 4,000 ringgit. And if I join Toastmasters, the cost will be much lower.
When did you join Toastmasters?
I joined Toastmasters in the year 2009. That would be 5 years ago.
Okay, that's quite a long time.
Yes, it is. It's been quite a while, and it has been a very interesting journey for me.
I've been informed that before you became president of IEM Toastmasters, you were Area E2 governor. And there was talk that as Area E2 governor, you were giving birth to clubs every week. I heard that you had something like 8 clubs under your jurisdiction. How did you manage as area governor?
At one stage, I have about 8 clubs, but I have 7 active clubs and 1 inactive club. That would make it 8 clubs. I started out with 6 clubs, and very early on, 3 months into my term, one of the clubs decided to close down. And that was a shock to me because, as you know, all of us wanted to become a president distinguished area governor. And when that happened to you, 3 months into your term, you start to think about the chances of not becoming a president distinguished area governor. And that really prompted me to work really hard. And I was very fortunate. I used to tell people that I was very lucky because I was at the wrong place at the right time. Immediately after one of my clubs closed down, I had the opportunity to market for one lead, which I worked on it very hard, and I succeeded. In November, I chartered a club. So I'm back to level, and I worked hard again for another lead that came along the way. And in January of the next year, I managed to charter the second club. That means I'm 1 club up. At that time, I had, you can say, 7 active clubs and 1 inactive club that was on the way to be closed down. I couldn't take it anymore because I couldn't take in any more clubs. So new leads came in, I would just attend to it and I will pass it on to other area governors. Yeah, because I think 7 clubs, active club is more than enough.
And Alex, I understand that area governors are required to make 2 visits during their term. But you were known as the man on the ground, literally in clubs, every meeting. This is what I personally heard from the clubs that I visited and you chartered. What drives you to visit these clubs, meeting in and meeting out, if I can say so?
Well, I wouldn't say I was there every week. I would say that I'm probably on the road three nights in a week. And one of the club actually 2 of the club meets on a Saturday. One of them later closed down, so it's down to 1 club that meets on Saturday, and the other meets on the weekdays. So about 2 to 3 nights a week, I will be on the road. I think that is about right because you want to be in touch with the club and you want to see how they're going. I was fortunate that I have 2 new clubs and I like to go to these new clubs to see how they're going, how I can help them more.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Alex. We have heard so many good things from the clubs that I personally visited. You know, things like you are so humble, you are so down to earth and so committed. The dedication that they see in you apparently is indescribable. I mean, that's honestly what I heard people that I spoke to in these clubs, and that was very, very inspiring to me, because I thought that, you know, your story together with your Division E Governor Robert Ram is something that can inspire future area governors.
Well, I would say that there are a lot of area governors and division governors who are very committed to Toastmasters, and they gave their time, and I think that all of us did, because what we liked more than anything else is that we are making a difference in other people's life, and that to me is the reward.
Well, thank you very much, Alex, for your time. It has certainly inspired me to take up some leadership position.
Leadership.
I will. I definitely will. And thank you for spending your time with me in this interview. And we wish you all the best in the organizing of the semi-annual conference in November this year. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll see you in the semi-annual conference in the Klang Valley on the 1st and 2nd of November. Be there or be square.